Class 214 means 84. Operation cycle of a PLC. How a PLC is operated. See, architecture means suppose you have a car or house, you are describing each part. Say wheels, seat, roof, body, engine, chassis, brake, accelerator, clutch, indicator, etc. etc. That is architecture. Now, operation means the method of driving, programming, and execution. Okay, control, handling, and moving. That is called as operation, handling and driving a vehicle. Okay, so basically it has three steps: input scan, program scan, and output scan, plus 2. Mainly it is 3 plus 2. See, whenever you are in a home, say, you do mainly three things: input scan. At the door or gate of your house, if somebody rings a bell, you will see who has come. So you will scan the inputs, read the inputs. Whenever there is a signal from calling bell, or you yourself will be watching your gate at every 1 hour, say, as you wish. Next, output scan means suppose you want to deliver something to somebody is waiting there. Postman has come for a registered post. You have to signature, put a signature. Or a gas cylinder delivery boy has come. You have to receive the cylinder as well as fill the cylinder, and you have to return the empty cylinder. So you'll have also have to scan the outputs. Some devices can be both input and outputs. Some devices can be only input and separately outputs. Okay, in mobile, say the touch screen, it is input device as well as output device. But when we say thermocouple, it is input device, not output device. Some can be say solenoid or motor. Motor is only an output device. Solenoid is an output device. Right. So actually, it has three steps: and input scan and output scan and the program scan. What is a program scan? Means you will service the input and output according to the program stored in the memory. Suppose a gas cylinder delivery boy comes, you will pay him 800 rupees, what is mentioned in the bill. So the program means it is already uh, determined or already estimated from the government law and the gas agency companies that a gas cylinder costs or its market value selling price is say something 820 rupees. So there is already a program written, means already known about that. Suppose your friend comes, then the program will be different. Suppose a policeman comes, program will be different. So you will scan input and outputs, means read inputs and write outputs. Okay, receive from the input and deliver to the output devices according to the program, according to whether the person is delivery boy or postman or policeman or your own family members or relatives, means according to the whether they are thermocouple or solenoid or a relay or tacho generator, maybe many things in input and output. So the program says at this particular time, at this particular address, there is thermocouple. It is an input device. So here also, when you see uniform of a person, particular person, this person is a postman, this person is a policeman, this person is your relative, this person is a stranger. So like that, right? Uh, Actually, these three are required for operation. Plus, you have communication and diagnostics. When you drive a car, you have only input, output, and program. Program means what? You have to travel 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, or say to bus stand or railway station. That is program. Input scan means what? You are seeing how many vehicles are there in the traffic. That is the input scan. I am doing any, whether I am touching any other vehicle, or is there any pit or any hump or any bad places in the road, etc., etc. Or if it is raining, you will have to switch on what is called as, I forgot the names, window, ಮಳೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೀರನ್ನು ತೆಗಿಲಿಕ್ಕಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. Okay, so according to the input, so you will have to scan, and output scan means what? You will have to increase or decrease your speed, say 20 kilometers, 40 kilometers, or left side or right side, or you have to put horn, or you may have to switch on the lights, etc., etc. You have to put brakes, you have to put clutch. These all things are outputs, output writing. But here reading and writing both are called as scanning. Why it is called as scanning, you will understand later, right? Together with this, you have what is called as communication request and CPU diagnostics. For example, you are driving. Suppose say a policeman shows a hand. You That is like a communication. Also, sometimes say some of your own friend, maybe sometimes saying you hi, standing in the side of the road. Okay, and also diagnostics. You also have to check whether the door of the car is perfectly closed or not. So many things that diagnostics also required. Suppose say you are in home, you also have to check whether all the windows are and the doors are tight, whether the roof is also okay, whether this house is correct for living, or whether the room everything is clean, whether all the required things are furniture, everything, furniture, cloth, washing soap, washing machine, soaps, etc., everything are in your house. So these all things are diagnostics. So in a similar way, PLC will also do these things. And then communication. Sometimes you may have to talk to your neighbor, or say whatever it is, which is not part of the duty. Okay. So mainly 3 plus 2. These things will be done. Okay. How these things will be done will be explained later. When you operate that, you will understand. Okay. You can just write, you will understand this after that. Okay. Suppose say here ladder diagram, and we'll see that later. We'll come there, and then you can read this and you will understand this. Okay. Next, programming and IO addressing and IO processing. Is that there in your syllabus? Programming. See, it is written only programming. Is it necessary in detail? I am not sure. So, not sure how much important it is this. Okay. So, in detail now, for programming, different languages are used. Already said there, five types. These, but ladder diagram is most popular. Okay. Okay. Now, in the ladder diagram, okay, for example, the ladder diagram is shown here. This is a method of programming. Okay, PLC programming. C, a PLC program. Ladder means, see, 1 second. See, here ladder diagram. Okay, here you have what is, see, this is like a ladder. You have two poles in a ladder, and there is rung. ಏಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ನೇರವಾದ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಡ ಅಡ್ಡ ಲೈನ್ಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಡ್ಡ ಲೈನಿಗೆ ರಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಟೂ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್. ಪವರ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಪವರ್ power power conductors. Okay, so line, phase and neutral, or say if it is DC, you have say plus 24 0 volt, so like that. And here you have contact and coils. These are the basic instructions. You have other instructions, timers, counters, etc., etc. So this is a contact input, and this is output. Actually this is not input, this is actually data bit which represents input condition. Okay, and this is the output data, which is this is a value bit which is given to the output port or output channel. But generally we can say, at the time we can say this is input and this is output. And this is the program here, timer program. This is a T on timer program. Now if this is, it checks, a PLC checks from top to bottom and left to right. Okay, this is the first rung, this one and this one both. This is second rung. There are two rungs here. Okay, here there is okay, that here there are two rungs. So what it does is it checks whether this is open or closed. If this is closed on, the signal will move like this, tuck 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 tuck, and this output will be on. The signal is also ready till here, and if this is on, then this also will be on. So see, this is a timer, on timer. T on means on timer. Means if suppose say you set it for 10 seconds. Now you close this switch. What happens is, as you close this, siren will be on. And after 10 seconds, this also will be on. Motor also will run. First it will say, oh, everybody go far away from the control, from the manufacturing place or operation place. I am going to switch on the motor now. Then everybody will move out. Within 10 seconds motor also will run. Motor contactor, this may be given to the motor contactor. We will see that later. Next, similarly it will go for, after this it will go for the next rung. So operation of a PLC or scan cycle of a PLC is from top to bottom, left to right. Each rung, one by one, like this, together. This is together. Next, this. So like that it will go. We will see detailed operation later. So that is what is written here. Okay, input scan, output scan, and program scan. See the input scan. Reading this is input scan. First it will read the input. Okay, read the input. It will also program. That's the program, and then write the output. Okay, all these things. Okay, now there are two processes here: continuous updating and mass IO copying. See, in continuous updating means it will read here and immediately switch on this. That is called as continuous updating. In mass IO copying, what it will do is it will read here, but it will not switch on at the same time. It will record this value in some memory, which is called as data memory, and at the end of the program only that will be put here. Means the effect of this will be put here at the end together. All of these will be put together. Suppose say for operation of this one instruction, one line, one rung, it takes some say some 2 milliseconds, and next say 2 milliseconds. So of when you switch on this, in case of continuous updating, as soon as you switch on, within 2 milliseconds this will become on. Okay, in continuous updating technique. Okay, in mass IO copying technique, it will not change here. It will go and read this one and update this one in the memory only, and then it will update these two, all these three together. Means after 4 milliseconds only changes will happen here. But for user, these 2 milliseconds, 4 milliseconds, he will not notice. In any case, it is immaterial for a user whether any method is used for program. But if it is a say lengthy program, it will not be 2 milliseconds. It will be say something 2 microseconds. Okay. Okay. For a lengthy programs, even then it will be only in some microseconds only, because they work as with a very high speed. Say here there are 100 rungs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 rungs. So 100 into say some 2 microseconds, it will be 200 microseconds delay will be there from reading to writing operation. Else there will be only 2 microseconds. In in continuous updating techniques, only 2 microseconds. In mass IO copying technique, it will be 200 or 300 depending upon the length of the program. So that is what is written here. Continuous updating, okay, and mass IO copying. Okay, but one thing, there will be a built-in delay of 3 milliseconds, around 3 milliseconds, to ensure only valid input signals are read by the processor. Because sometimes say when you press a switch, there may be arcing. Okay, so if there is no delay, then the PLC will read the arcing as a set of pulses instead of high. Actually, our intention is to give a high signal, 0 to high. Say switching on, just switching on. But there may be arcing within the 3 milliseconds or within say 1 millisecond. So the PLC may sense the single input as multiple inputs. Hence, a delay of 3 milliseconds is given purposely. That is called as built-in delay. And outputs are latched. Okay, once they are latched, once they are given, they are latched. Means until the next cycle, next updating. Okay, right. Now, IO addressing. Okay, so that I think we will study there later. Okay, see, IO addressing means each IO will have some address. For example, say in a house you have different address. Say bedroom number one, bedroom number two, dining hall, kitchen, storeroom number one, storeroom number two. So like that, you have manufacturers use X for input and Y for output. If you write X400, it means it is an input device with address 400. If it is Y410, it means it is an output device with 410 address. You can also have X400, Y400. For example, see, this is a lengthier program, ladder diagram. Okay. Now, say address of an IO device. See, this is a PLC. Okay. You have here input and output, and power supply connections also will be here. Okay, we'll see that later. See here, X and Y. These are the inputs X1, X2 to X6. Outputs Y1, Y2 to outputs. This is a PLC. Okay. In this PLC, you have inputs, outputs. Power supply L1 and L2 means phase and neutral will be given to the PLC. That will generate the required DC voltages for the microprocessor in the power supply unit built in the processor. Okay, this means this device means already this one, this one. Okay, or this one. Okay, not this one, except this one, two, three, four. These four units are together shown here. Okay, in this PLC. Say PLC. See here, PLC means so much. Okay, you'll also have serial port. Now, see the input devices. Here, two input devices are given. One is reset button, another is pressure sensor or pressure switch. One is given to X1 input, another is to X4 input. This is now active, hence red signal is given. pressure has crossed its limit, so the output device, the lamp, will now glow. See, output device is given to XY, sorry, Y5. One is neutral is given directly to the bulb. Phase will go to the bulb once according to the program. This is the program written in the PC and then uploaded to the PLC unit through the serial port. We have to write program, okay, which is a computer. There are other programming devices also, which is called as handheld programmer. Okay, but nowadays it is done by a laptop or a computer which has the required software. And through the serial port, the program will be fed into the user memory, and you should give the command run. When you give the command run, MUPI will begin its scan cycle, and the sorry yes, and the controller will be continuously in a loop. Okay, it will be continuously executing the same program. You can write only one program at a time. One program only can be executed. In a computer, you see, now you can have word here, you can have different, you can hear any website, say YouTube video, that also you can put. Okay, so in a PLC this is not possible. Okay, in PC it is possible. Now we have PC like that. So PLC will be operating in loops, continuously loop means left to right. Okay, say left to right, uh, left to right, top to bottom, and again repeat the process. So this will happen continuously. This is what is written here. Okay, programming. So IO addressing is mentioned. Okay, X is used for input and Y for output. That depends upon different manufacturers. Some manufacturers may use I for input and O for output. Depends upon the manufacturer. That will be mentioned in their data manual. And for big systems, okay, for large systems, okay, you can see here. See, different types of PLCs are there. This is a compact PLC where power supply, memory, CPU, and input output everything is in a small unit within a unit. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, everything is a compact PLC. This is a bigger, larger one, modular PLC. See, fixed PLC, compact PLC is also called as fixed PLC. Means everything is fixed here. Here you can add IO modules according to extra slots available in the rack. These are mounted on a rack for large systems. Say CPU processor will be one module in which there can be power supply. Sometimes power supply also can be separate. And then processor and then module. See here processor is here. Communication module is here. Okay, here mostly memory will be within this. And IO systems or IO modules are here. Here there can be analog input module, analog output module, digital input module, digital output module. Lot of things are there. If you go, suppose say you are going to study map of a country. Generally, when you write map, you assume that oh, this is map, very simple to write. But after that, you will write number of states, then number of districts, then taluks, then villages, then streets, etc., etc., highways, national highways, state highways, etc., etc., are more and more complicated. Right. Now, components of PLC. In your syllabus, it is not mentioned specifically. Okay, the same thing what had been explained in 561, here it is explained in more detail. Okay, so some in fixed PLC, all these things come as a single unit. In a rack type, each one is separate. See, power supply, processor, tick, like this. This is nothing but what is shown here. This one. This is nothing but this. Very similar. Okay, this you are already known. Okay, so these things are written here. Okay, and now PLC programming is already explained. Okay, next we'll go to the next chapter in the next class.